students. How's it going? So this week, you're going to be working on animal portraits. Did you know that throughout art history, people have been painting animals since the time of the cave people, since prehistoric human beings? Animals were the first subjects of paintings. So we're going to see what you guys can do today, but first let's have a look and see what some other artists have done throughout art history. Animals in art history. So we have a very famous painting in front of us. It's Salvador Dali's Persistence of Memory. But wait, it's supposed to look like this, not this. Must be some mistake. So here is a painting from a cave in France. The name of the cave is Lascaux. And some of the paintings of the bulls and also some different kinds of Ice Age beasts, those were the first artwork examples that we see in this world. Here is a painting from the 1700s. It's from 1782. And we see a very fancy young lady with her fancy dog. This is one of my favorite pieces of art. It's really big and it's outside the Guggenheim Museum in Spain. And it's by the artist Jeff Koons, and it's made of real flowers. And there's a whole watering system inside so the flowers don't die. That is one big puppy. This is an artist. His name is Ai Weiwei. He's a Chinese artist, and he did the animals of the zodiac, of the horoscope. And in the Chinese horoscope, it's a little different than maybe other horoscope animals. But I don't know, I'm a Virgo. Some other people might be born in the year of the dragon or the year of the rat or the pig. So maybe you know what your Chinese zodiac is, maybe not. This is a whole museum in New York City that just has art about dogs. So if you guys ever get to New York City, maybe you want to check out this dog museum. This is a painting of a cat. It's a Japanese woodblock print. And I think that cat is pretty interested in what's happening in the goldfish bowl. But it looks like the fish are pretty safe to me. So maybe you want to make a picture today of your pet cat or your pet fish. Who knows? This is from the Middle Ages, or what we call the Dark Ages, and it is an illuminated manuscript. They used real gold to make these books. And did you guys know that during the Middle Ages, books were so rare that every single book was copied by hand? There was no copy machine, there was no computer to make a print. So if you wanted to read a book, you had to wait a long time for somebody to write out that book by hand. And we can see that the writing is not English. Well, it could be Old English, could be Gaelic, not sure. Maybe you want to make a picture today of a pet lamb or a pet horse or a pet goat. Maybe you have a pet cow. This is one of my favorite paintings by Henri Rousseau, and it's called The Sleeping Gypsy. Maybe you want to make a pet lion. This painting is from Australia, and many of you have studied the Aboriginal art, the native art from Australia with me. So one choice you could have today is to make a bunch of patterns and designs on or around your animal. I bet some people have seen this picture before. I even had it up in the art room for a while. This is Frida Kahlo, very famous Mexican artist. Frida Kahlo had all sorts of pets, monkeys being one of the kinds of animals that she had. And we know that it's not so safe or a good idea to take animals from the wild and have them as our pets. It upsets the balance of nature, and it's also illegal. So let's not have any monkeys hanging out around your house unless they're wild. Here's another one. Many people have pet birds here in Costa Rica and elsewhere. Now, let's get to what your painting might look like. This one's kind of realistic, even though it's monochromatic in one color. Maybe you just want to do the face. Maybe you want to do the whole body. Maybe you're going to make a dog or a cat, but maybe you're going to make something a little crazier. Remember, this could be the kind of pet that you would like to have. You don't need to make it look realistic. This one is not very realistic. And I would like you to think about what you're going to do with your background. So make sure that you color your background, or maybe, like in this picture right here, your background, maybe there's more than one thing in your picture. Maybe your animal's doing some kind of an action. Okay, so are you guys set? Here's the last one. Would anybody like to have a pet elephant? I bet that would be very, very expensive. Okay, good luck. See you guys later.